Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our sports show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, college football playoff time. Tomorrow we have the semifinals, the Rose Bowl and the All-State Sugar Bowl. See who's going to challenge for the 2024 college football championship on January 8th. So first off, we have the 110th annual Rose Bowl presented by Prudential. We have the SEC's Alabama Crimson Tide, 12-1, going against the Big Ten Michigan Wolverines, 13-0, two of the most historic franchises in college football. All-time wins: Michigan 1,002, Alabama 965. National championships: 16 for Alabama, 9 for Michigan. Heisman Trophy winners: 4 for Alabama, 3 for Michigan. Consensus All-Americans: 84 for Alabama, 87 for Michigan. NFL draft picks: 402 Michigan, 399 for Alabama. On the season, 35 points a game average for Alabama, 36.6 average for Michigan. Giving up 18.3 for Alabama, 9.4 for Michigan. Now, in the college football playoffs, we've had 9 years now. Alabama's been in the finals 3 times, Georgia twice, LSU once. Of the 9 seasons, 6 times an SEC team has made it to the finals. Big Ten 1 with Ohio State, ACC 2 with Clemson. Now, total teams to be in the championship for SEC with 10, Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Clemson with 4, or ACC with 4, all with Clemson. Big Ten 2 with Ohio State, Big 12 1 with TCU, and then Pac-12 once with Oregon. So either SEC or Big Ten on the first one, Alabama and Michigan. The 90th annual All-State Sugar Bowl, we had Big 12 champions, Texas Longhorns, 12-1, versus the Pac-12 champions, Washington Huskies, 13-0. Now, what's interesting about this matchup, in 2024, Texas is moving to the SEC, Washington is moving to the Big Ten, which is ironic because that's literally the matchup. The other games, SEC and Big Ten. So, and then this is the last year of the 14 playoff. Next year we go to 12. People are going to hate that too. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have your 1 seed versus your 12 seed. You're going to have a random upset. People are going to lose their mind over that. And say we should go back to 4. Or 12 doesn't work. Here's what I think they should do. And I've done videos about this. And I'll do another one at the beginning of the year. Is you need to do a complete realignment. We need to simplify this. These Power 5 teams are next year basically Power 4 because Pac-12 will have 2 teams. You have 8 conferences done by regions. You have 16 divisions. You crown your division champs. They wrestle. They play for the conference title. The 8 conference titles, you break that up into 2 different regions. You have the West and East, the easiest way to do it. Separate it by like Midwest somehow. You crown in the 2 regions. You crown your region champion. They play for your national championship. Done. But this whole team's changing leagues. I think next year it's going to hurt the SEC. It's going to hurt the Big 12. It's going to hurt the Big 10. The better teams you have, somebody has to lose to somebody. So you're going to have the haves and the have-nots, and you're going to have people in the middle be like, we were good last year. Why aren't we good this year? Same players come back. It's just more competition, better competition. So, but Texas Longhorns scoring 36 points a game, giving up 17.5. Washington Huskies scoring 37.6, giving up 23.6. So all 4 of these teams are scoring more than 36 points a game. In the Rose Bowl, we have Michigan favored by 2 with an over-under of 45. In the Sugar Bowl, we have Texas favored by 3.5 with an over-under of 36.5. So my prediction for the winners, I got Michigan -2. Under on the 45. Texas Longhorns -3.5. Under on the 63.5. We know that Alabama can be beat. Texas beat them earlier in this year. I think Texas can beat Washington. I don't think the Pac-12 is that great for the 13-0. So, Michigan versus Texas. It would be wild if it was Michigan versus Washington, because then you'd have basically a preview of next year, Big Ten. But I think Texas wins, and I think Michigan wins, and I think Michigan becomes your national champion. Once we have the winner of that game tomorrow, we'll get the preview up for the championship game as well, and go through some deeper dive into some stats and whatnot. But it is a college football playoff preview. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.